had been in love with Elsa since the first day of high school, but in 4 years, they spoke only 7 times. Not because they didn't want to, because every time Harry gathered the courage to tell her how he felt, life interrupted. He thought graduation would be his last chance. He had no idea. Elsa had been waiting for him to speak all along. First day of high school, Harry Walker was 15 when he first saw Elsa Morgan. She wasn't the loudest girl in class. She wasn't trying to get anyone's attention. She simply walked into the classroom carrying a stack of books almost bigger than herself. As she passed Harry's desk, one book slipped from her hands. Harry quickly picked it up. Their eyes met for barely 3 seconds. "Thank you," she said softly. That was the first conversation they ever had. Harry smiled all day because of those 2 words. Harry soon realized Elsa spent every lunch break in the library, not because she had no friends, because she loved reading. So, Harry suddenly became someone who loved reading too. At least, that's what everyone thought. Every afternoon he borrowed books he never actually finished, just to sit a few tables away from her. Sometimes they exchanged smiles, sometimes recommendations, sometimes complete silence. But somehow, the silence never felt awkward. It felt peaceful. Over the next 3 years, their friendship grew through tiny moments. Harry secretly repaired Elsa's broken science project the night before the competition. Elsa left homemade cookies in Harry's locker before every final exam. Neither admitted who had done it. During a school trip, they got caught in the rain and shared the same umbrella. Walking back to the bus, they laughed harder than either of them ever had. Their classmates often joked they looked like a couple. Both denied it. Both secretly wished it were true. Graduation day arrived faster than either of them expected. Students laughed, signed yearbooks, took hundreds of photos. Harry carried a folded letter inside his jacket. It was everything he had wanted to say for 4 years. He searched everywhere. The gym, the football field, the library. No Elsa. Just as the ceremony ended, he saw her walking toward the school gate. He ran after her. But before he could reach her, her family car drove away. The letter remained in his hand. Unopened, unread, Harry watched the car disappear. He smiled sadly. "I guess I waited too long." Exactly 1 year later, Harry returned to school to visit his favorite teacher. The old library looked exactly the same. Out of curiosity, he walked inside. Everything was quiet, until he noticed someone standing near the same bookshelf where they had first met. Elsa, she turned around slowly, then smiled. "I wondered how long it would take you." Harry blinked. "You knew I'd come?" She laughed. "You always came back to the library." She reached into her bag. Inside was the same folded letter Harry had never given her. His eyes widened. "How?" Elsa smiled. "You dropped it after graduation. The librarian found it. I asked her to keep it because I hoped you'd come back for it yourself." Harry looked down. "So, you read it?" Elsa nodded. "About 10 times. Harry felt his face turn red. "And?" She stepped a little closer. "I've been waiting a year for you to say those words to my face." Harry took a deep breath. No letter, no rehearsed speech, just honesty. "Elsa, I love you." She smiled, her eyes shining. "I know. I've loved you since the day you picked up my book." She gently slipped her hand into his. Outside, the school bell rang one last time, not to begin another class, but to remind them that sometimes the best love stories don't start in the classroom. They begin in the quiet moments, between the pages of a book. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still believes that love can find us in the most unexpected ways. Sometimes, the longest journey isn't across the world, It's toward the person who was always meant to be part of your story. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next story.